Hi, I'm Jasma. Let's make this mini black sesame cake perfectly portioned for one person so you never end up with an overwhelming amount of cake. Begin by prepping two 4-inch cake tins by lining the bottom with parchment paper. Now to make the cake batter, whisk together a large egg and the white granulated sugar, and I like to mix this until the egg becomes slightly fluffy just to give the cake a little extra airiness. Then pour in the milk and flavorless oil and just mix until combined. Moving on to the dry ingredients, I'm pouring the all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt into my mini chopper along with the roasted black sesame seeds. This is a lot easier to grind along with the dry ingredients because then it won't turn into tahini. And blend until the black sesame seeds are broken up. The final mixture is going to look a little sandy like this because the oils from the black sesame will have been released. Pour this straight into the wet ingredients and mix until the batter is smooth. Divide the batter between the two prepared cake tins, and I'm incredibly particular about the evenness of my cakes, so I'm weighing it out, but you can just eyeball this. Finally, I'm just fitting my cake tins with some cake strips I prepared ahead of time so that the cakes will rise evenly. Then just tap these on the counter a couple times to pop any large air bubbles, and into the oven they go at 170 degrees Celsius for roughly 25 minutes. While the cakes are baking, I'm preparing the black sesame brittle I use as decor for later on by mixing together the roasted black sesame seeds and maple syrup. You can also use honey for this. Then spread this out very thinly on a piece of parchment paper to the point where there is not one black sesame seed on top of another. Then I'm using a ring mold to help shape the brittle into a circle. I flatten this some more just for good measure. And this can go into the oven as soon as the cakes are done, which you'll know they are when you insert a toothpick into the middle and no wet batter comes out. Take out the cake tins, and into the oven goes the black sesame brittle at the same temperature for roughly 5 minutes. Allow the cakes to cool on none other than a cooling rack, and once they are, you can remove them from the cake tins. Then to level and layer the cakes, decide how much of the dome you want to trim. Proceed to trim off said dome, and I'm cutting the cake in half to create 4 layers total. And now to make the frosting, it's just a very simple black sesame whipped cream. Mix some ground black sesame seeds with a small amount of whipping cream, then pour in the rest of the cream, add in the white granulated sugar, then whip this until stiff peaks form. Now we decorate.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you, 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,